จะเป็นชุมชนที่อยู่รวมกันได้ครับระหว่างอาหรับกับยิวแล้วก็กับคริสเตียนฉะนั้นมุสลิมยิวและคริสเตียนเนี่ยสามารถอยู่ร่วมกันได้ในชุมชนนี้ในไฮฟ้านะครับจะดูเด็กๆไฮซึ่งก็เป็นเรื่องที่ชุมชนนี้ภูมิใจครับบอกว่าความสมานสามัคคีเกิดขึ้นได้จริงคนเหล่านี้บางทีมาตั้งแต่ยุค70 ปีก่อนหน้านี้ด้วยซ้ำไปอพยพกันมาแล้วก็มาตั้งถิ่นฐานร่วมกันที่เมืองไฮฟาเมืองเหนือสุดของอิสราเอลเนี่ยเป็นตัวอย่างว่าไม่จำเป็นที่คนต่างศาสนาจะรบราฆ่าฟันกันแต่ขณะเดียวกันเขาก็ยังยืนยันนะครับว่าการที่อยู่ร่วมกันได้เนี่ยจะต้องไม่ถือว่าใครมีศาสนาอะไรทุกคนเป็นมนุษย์เป็นคนร่วมกันของสังคมทั้งสิ้นฉะนั้นน่าชื่นชมมากครับว่าที่นี่เป็นตัวอย่างหนึ่งของการที่จะปฏิเสธความเชื่อเดิมๆที่ว่าการที่ต่างศาสนาต่างเชื้อชาติแล้วเนี่ยจะต้องมีเรื่องระหองระแหงอย่างที่เราเห็นกันเป็นข่าวทุกวันนี้เพราะว่าพอไปถึงเรื่องการเมืองแล้วก็มันก็เป็นอีกเรื่องหนึ่งโดยสิ้นเชิงแต่นี่คือเมื่อชุมชนอยู่ด้วยกันได้เนี่ยเขาก็ถือว่ามีอยู่บ้านหลังหนึ่งครับเมื่อสักครู่ที่ไปเยี่ยมเนี่ยบอกว่าบ้านหลังนี้อยู่กัน3 ครอบครัวมุสลิมครอบครัวคริสต์ครอบครัวยิวอยู่ด้วยกันลูกหลานโตมาด้วยกันทานอาหารด้วยกันดังนั้นปัญหาที่มันเกิดที่เราได้ข่าวตลอดเวลาเกี่ยวกับการเผชิญหน้าระหว่างศาสนาปาเลสไตน์อิสราเอลโลกอาหรับมันก็เป็นเรื่องของการเมืองละเป็นเรื่องของการยื้อแย่งอำนาจอิทธิพลกันละแต่ในระดับชาวบ้านเนี่ยผมมาที่นี่ก็สัมผัสได้ว่าเขาสามารถที่จะอยู่ร่วมกันได้จริงๆครับและนี่ผู้บริหารหรือผู้จัดการชุมชนก็พาเรามาดูว่าเนี่ยเมื่อสักครู่ก็ไปกินกาแฟกินชากับบ้านหลังหนึ่งที่คุณป้าบอกว่าโตมาบ้านหลังนี้แหละและอยู่กัน3 ศาสนาในบ้านเดียวกันได้ไม่มีปัญหาเลยนี่ก็บอกว่ามาอยู่ยืนยันนะครับว่าก่อนเนี่ยศาสนามานี่ก็บอกว่า I hate him then the bullets pour down like rain and yet he still goes on and you and the crazy blindly go after him I believe in what he does but I fear to follow him is he a woman that you stick to him choose another friend she said you are jealous of him or you're eccentric I want to ask you you really don't care that he's Jewish I must speak Jewish Arab Rami took me to meet many Jews and they assume that I'm Jewishนี่เป็นการยืนยันในซามี่ไมเคิลเวย์ก็คือว่าในโลกในประวัติศาสตร์สังคมที่ไม่จำเป็นต้องเลือกศาสนาความรักความผูกพันมาจากความเป็นมนุษย์โดยไม่แยกเผ่าพันธุ์ไม่แยกศาสนานี่เป็นอีกจุดหนึ่งนะครับที่เราจะเข้าไปในชุมชนที่อยู่ผสมผสานกันได้ที่เมืองไฮฟาแห่งนี้ครับ So what do we have here? Coffee, huh? My daughter, everyone gets a cup of coffee. She's ready, sir. She was looking now.
No more coffee.
More coffee.
It's good coffee. It's Arabic coffee.
Arabic coffee ครับที่นี่ร้านกาแฟชุมชนบอกว่าแต่กาแฟคณะพวกเราที่มาเลยครับ
13 years old. She said she needs to learn Spanish. She went 4 years every week to private lessons. Now she's fluent in Spanish. She did a semester in Spain now. And she refuses to go to Spain. I was a good father. They came to visit. I need to drive her to Benjamin Airport to wait for them to go out.
So you yourself a Jewish?
Yeah, I am Jewish.
At the moment, this community, how many Jewish how many Arab people and how many
Total. This one, this neighborhood, totally Arab. Maybe 1, 2, 3.
Totally Arab,
Yeah.
yes.
But around it's mixed, and Haifa is 12% Arabs
12% Arab
and
yes
88% Jews.
and 88%
85, maybe 3 is all the others.
yeah so what would you attribute the coexistence of different religions in this area
Name
What do we
paradise.
attribute?
yeah what would be the
What is the attribute?
yeah
I think every heterogenic community is fortunate. So religion, it's not a religion, it's a culture, okay? But if you look around here, in this perimeter of 1 kilometer, you find 7 churches, 3 mosques, and plenty of synagogues. Only in this,
only in this small little area
yeah. And everybody is respecting everyone. And this is a blessing for me to grow up in this kind of community. See?
how long has it been this way
Since 48.
48
Well, since before 48.
even before 48
Even before that 48 was in the 20s, 1920, 30, Arab was the majority.
yeah
In the 48 it was half-half, and then it became Jewish majority. But we keep the good relationship.
yeah hello
Excuse me.
what is that
Okay, this is paradise, name paradise. Paradise. Dates, carob honey, pistachio, almonds, no sugar.
no sugar
It's like
no sugar at all
the Turkish lucum.
thank you
No.
what do you call it what do you call this
Okay, I just
A lot of
paradise
paradise.
สวรรค์ครับบอกว่าไม่ถั่วไม่น้ำตาล thank you but it's sweet
Sweet dates.
อ่าอืม
thank you.
yeah nice
And it comes from the Palestinian territory. From Shem.
the dates come from Palestinian territory เดนี่มาจากปาเลสไตน์นะครับลูก
Hey, comment ça va?
what is this song what is this song
This is the musette. You know the musette? Musette. It's the music of the accordion. Bonjour. Comment ça va? Bonjour. How are you? So this looks small. Oh my God! It's atomic. Bonjour. Hello. Hi. Huh? From? Argentina.
From Greece.
From Greece. Παρακαλώ.
Παρακαλώ, ευχαριστώ.
Ευχαριστώ. From? Myanmar. And you speak with coffee inside. Sounds beautiful with Khal Myanmar. Bonjour. Hi. Where from? Philippines. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Bonjour.
สังสรรค์เฮฮาคนไทยก็มาทักทายกันอย่างสนุกสนาน
From Ukraine. Haifa. Hi, nice to meet you. Where from? Philippines. Nice to meet you. My name is?
คอฟฟี่ฟิลิปปินส์ครับเพื่อน
Coffee with whiskey. Now it's leaving with the chef. Too strong.
good Arabic coffee huh wow
We see you at dinner. But again, we have time together.
Okay. So, what are they like? What is it like? Okay, so
paradise wow
Okay.
thank you so much thank you so much นี่กาแฟเข้มของอาหรับครับนี่คุณลุงเจ้าของนี่ต้องถือว่าเป็นร้านกาแฟกันเองอย่างยิ่งเลยนะครับ
some of the things
เข้มมากๆเข้มมาก
the market, and we enjoyed our time. We'll be together like 45 minutes, something like this. Exactly. So let's go. What do you say? Let's go. Come, Mustafa Habibi. Bye, Montekma. Salam. Come, let's go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bless you. Thank you.
Not a perfect weather. No? Magnifique. Yes.
คณะของเรานี่ก็กำลังเห็นว่าเย็นนี้เขาจะทำอาหารท้องถิ่นที่นี่ให้รับประทานบอกว่าเมื่อหน้าบ้านหลังหนึ่งวันนี้ปิดร้านเพื่อจะทำอาหารมื้อเย็นมาเลี้ยงกันเลยครับ
Sign it. Okay, never mind. So, dear friends, we are now entering the winter season, and one of the specialties that you will find in these markets during the winter season is this.
หน้าหนาว
This kind of
นี่
thing.
ของ
Now,
พิเศษ
this for instance, palak.
ปลา
You
ล่า
know how to make paneer palak? I want a recipe. Okay, sure. So, this palak, it's spinach, in Arabic called sabana.
โขมครับปลา
Now,
โขม
this is what we call the local native. It's being picked up in the hills. This is a wild spinach. It's not a habitat
โขมป่า
spinach.
นะครับแต่ว่าหน้าหนาวที่นี่
It
เขาน่า
actually
เทียม
grows on the hills. And what you see, and it is beautiful during the winter season. And what you see during the winter season is whole families going out on a holiday, and they go out into the fields and they pick it together, and they know exactly which leaves to pick. So this is the spinach. This one is called khubeza. It's a bit tired, but it's also, it grows. Come on, be well.
wake up
I need a CPR here.
wake up
Anyway, imagine. Okay, so this is a leaf that grows in deserted yards, you know, on the side of the roads and in the fields as well. They make beautiful dishes from this, and I'll tell you how in a minute.
นี่ขึ้นข้างทาง
This is another one. This is called silk, which is beet leaves. Beet leaves.
Beet.
Also, they make stuffings out of this. Okay, they stuff vine leaves and baked thing that is called fatayel. It's a baked thing that they stuff it with these leaves. Very, very healthy and very tasty. And this one, it would be challenging to know the English name. In Arabic, it's called ilk. In Hebrew, olesh. I don't know exactly how to translate it, but this also grows wild. Now, what they do, most of them, this, for instance, they slightly boil it. They soak it in boiled water, then they chop it, and then they fry it with olive oil, a sip of lemon, little cumin, salt, and pepper. That's it. Very simple, very, very tasty, and very healthy. Another thing that I want to tell you, and we'll do it briefly. Okay. Now, I'll take a minute for this because I'm a cucumber man, you know. I love cucumbers. I mean, I can eat cucumbers like seeds, you know what I mean? Now, if you allow me 2 minutes, some botanical explanation. This is a cucumber that grows in greenhouses, okay? So it grows up with a lot of water. It doesn't have connection with the ground. This is a cucumber that is grown traditionally. And the taste, the difference in the taste is enormous. But there is another very interesting difference. Usually people make pickles out of this one, not out of this one, and I want to explain you why. This vegetable is called botanically parthenocarpic fruit. The term parthenocarpia botanically means fruit that develops from the female plant flower only, without the sperm of the male flower. So it has no seeds in it. Okay, it has no seeds in it. This one grows naturally, you know. Mother cucumber and father cucumber meet, and they do what they would do, and this is the baby. Okay, but the thing is that they have seeds inside. Now, how does
ธรรมชาติ
it meet
ก็เลย
us
มี
in life? When we make pickles, we soak the cucumber in salt water, right? The salt water goes inside the plant and melts the inside because there are no seeds here. So it's being melted by the salt. And then when you bite it, first of all, you get it spritz, you know, a lot of water. And then if you do like this, water will come out and you will have a hole inside. You know what I mean? It doesn't happen here because this one is a man. Or a woman, something. It's not and it has seeds inside so they don't melt. So these are the best for cucumbers. So with 60 seconds, a bit more, botanic and cucumbers and pickles together. That's it. We go on. How are we doing so far? Great. אני מפריע לך את זה, כי אני לא מגיע לשם. זה בא לדי. Okay, thank you. This was Shahar, and he has a beautiful vegetable and fruit shop. These mandarins are from Jericho, by the way, and they're very special, very sweet. Come, let's go.
Thank you.
Bye.
So interesting. Yeah. Really knows how to keep you engaged. Yeah. I'm waiting for him to say something. Yeah.
Look at this. This is also village potatoes. And see the difference between these village potatoes and these, sorry to say, industrial potatoes. Wow. It is so different. And the taste entirely different. Making a French fry from this, stairway to heaven. Literally. Come, let's go. Hello, Samir. Habibi. And another nice thing, I love the market. This is special cabbage. Look the difference between this one and that one. This is specially grown for stuffed cabbage leaves. So the leaves here are much bigger and it's much easier to peel them off. And that's what they use it for. And this also, you can find it in Israel only in the local market.
Sorry.
The another two here. On the square there is a shawarma which is considered to be one of the oldest in Israel. It's from 1966. Another one is here, and the family has a butchery shop since 1968. This one is a young one, only 25 years. Now we're going to taste a very, very good and special shawarma. This one is made out of veal and lamb. Actually, soft veal and minced lamb. It's like in portions. There's a portion of veal. On top of it, they put this minced lamb and another portion of veal, minced lamb, and so forth until they build this sikh. This one had, I presume, something like 90 kilo at the beginning of the day. By the end of this week, when all the people will come, they will make 150 kilo sikhs. And I want to tell you, by the time that Mahmoud is... Mahmoud? אתה לבד? מוחמד? איפה הוא? אתה תטפל במידה פה. Now what I want to tell you, and I will speak about it a little more, this is an area of coexistence. Now before we speak of global coexistence, we speak of local coexistence. And I think, we say peace starts at home. And the way you are with your neighbors reflects. And the way that these shawarma places are connected together is amazing. They all believe in abundance. which means that they have no competition. One of them said, the only competition that I have is against myself or in front of myself. And my competition is to be the best I can. And when I do that, I will have plenty and my neighbors will have plenty. And it is so heart-opening to see them meet each other. Nizar from Sabah will come over here and they will sit on a cup of coffee. And when Maj, the widow of Emil, the one that founded that shawarma place at the end of the street, when she comes by, she's an old lady, they show her so much respect and welcome, also heart-opening. And it creates a very, very special atmosphere. It's not everywhere like this, but here it's like unique. Another thing that is part of the attitude, you know, at the end of the day, sometimes there's meat left here. They don't throw it, and of course they don't keep it for the next day. They have a list of needs. People who have needs, they make them pita with the shawarma inside and they send it to their homes. And this kind of generosity is inherited in the culture. And you know, it affects the taste. That's what I believe. I would just find out who...
อธิบายถึงว่าชุมชนที่นี่น่ารักยังไงอยู่ร่วมกันยังไงทางศาสนายังไงเดินมากินกาแฟที่นี่พูดคุยกันยังไงแล้วถ้าขายเนื้อนี่เหลือเนี่ยจะไม่มีการทิ้งหรือว่าเก็บไว้วันรุ่งขึ้นจะมีรายชื่อของคนที่ยากจนคนที่ต้องการอาหารและอันนี้จะสามารถส่งไปที่บ้านได้นี่คือความใจกว้างความอบอุ่นของชุมชนที่
He's going to cut the shawarma for us, and I want to tell you about him. It's special, special story. This guy was born here in the marketplace. You've seen near the coffee where we drank the coffee. And I saw a picture of him when he was 12, working in the vegetable store as a young kid. You know, this guy. No, this one. This one there. This one there. And this guy is very hardworking person and smart guy. And he developed to be one of the leading lawyers in the North. Like he made an enormous leap from, you know, living and working in a vegetable store in the middle of nowhere market to become one of the leader lawyers in the north of Israel. He's a celeb, you know, he's well known. So, you know, he really made his fortune and he became very successful. But what is amazing about this guy is that he never forgot where he came from. And he bought this place from the guy that he used to work for in the vegetable store. And he gave it to his son. Now, his son is 20 years old. And he's following his father and he's studying law now. Now, this guy, 20 years old, could have... You know, he could have stayed at home with his legs held high, do his homework. But he doesn't. He works here. It's his place now. So whenever he's not studying, he's working here. And what he does here, he peels the pickles, wipe the tables, and mix the tahini. And this kind of simplicity, and remembering where you came from, and keeping an eye level with your neighbors, former neighbors, and keeping this humanity inside is something so fantastic. That is why I enjoy so much telling about it. It's not an everyday thing that you do. So we are...
Here, look at
So I want to invite you to taste one of the best shawarmas in Israel. And we will bring you the forks. And these are nice sauces here. Some of them are a bit spicy. Enjoy. Molecular biology into emotional reality. No, it's all over. Now, how to wipe the hummus? Straightforward or go gently? And of course, each and every one of the hummus
hummusนี่เป็นอาหาร
certain
ประจำของ
Besides
ชาว
being the best in the planet
Arab.
or in the let's say the
Hummus ni kan
Mediterranean
kuah.
Sea,
แล้วก็ถือว่าเป็นอาหารของคนทำงานตื่นตีสี่ตีห้าก็กินแล้วเพราะว่ามันอิ่มท้องดี
The rest of the hummus makers were washing dishes sometime in this place, and that's how they learn, you know. And they're amateurs. You know. It goes deep. So use your forks. Anybody who needs another fork, tell me, and I'll bring some nice chili so we can taste. And if we'll need some more, it will come. So anybody who has a fork, start, and I'll bring it.
Please don't use your green fork. Use fresh fork.
If anyone wants to use the restroom, that's inside.
You like to taste this hummus?
นี่ครับ นี่แหละครับ
Thank you.
ดูสันฮูมุสนี่แหละครับ
So guys, this is the chili. And because there are some guys here that knows how to eat chili, I brought pepper. It's not very hot.
How many kinds of hummus are there?
There's only one kind of hummus. There are different makers of hummus and different tastes of hummus, but the basic is the same. Chickpeas, boiled, and then mixed with tahini and lemon and salt, basically. And the secrets, you know, the special small secrets. You know the secret ingredient? Anybody here saw Kung Fu Panda?
No.
The movie?
Yes.
Did you see Kung Fu Panda?
Kung Fu, yeah, Kung Fu
Kung Fu Panda, the movie. He speaks about the secret ingredient. You remember?
Love.
Love.
Love. You have to make it with love.
You have to make it with passion and love. You have your own? Like the cucumbers. Yeah.